out here on the brush hog again. It's that time. It's the first week of September. I think today's actually the 5th or 6th. My wife and I just celebrated our 25th wedding anniversary on the 2nd. And I know once I get my anniversary out of the way, it's deer season. You young guys should plan it that way. Don't get married in the middle of gun deer season. You're an absolute idiot if you do. You're thinking with the wrong end of your body if you get married in the middle of absolute deer season, gun deer season. So I got married on Labor Day weekend. I did that so that I would have my whole honeymoon, all that stuff out of the way. Every anniversary's out of the way. Get that out, now we focus on hunting season. And so I'm in the same field. If you saw a video here 3 or 4 months ago called Big Boy Brush Hogging, I was actually in this same field and we were mowing down saplings that were that big around and taller than a tractor. So we're back here now just cleaning up the brush, the beans and the little stalks and all the, I call it veg, all the veg that grew up and brush that grew up. So it's pretty smooth. Most of the saplings are gone. This right here, if any of them survive, several of them survive, but this should get rid of what's left, and then we're going to stay on top of it next year and not let it get back like that. So I'm getting ready. I've got the upper field brush hog. This is the lower field. I've got a game camera right over here in the slough. We're going to go check it in a minute. Well, that's my rig, and I've just about got the last of the brush hogging done, so I want to duck down in here and check my game camera I got on the creek crossing. So let's walk in here. Maybe I won't get carried off by a copper-headed rattle-moxkin, and I won't get grabbed by the nape of the neck and drug away by mosquitoes. Tell you what, I'm a-slipping and a-sliding in that mud. It's slicker than owl crap. We got about 5 inches of rain. I don't know if I'll be able to get across the creek. It was dry. Oh, it's just barely trickling. Man, what a spider web. Can you see that little sucker right there? Here's where them pythons wait to get you. There's our camera right over there. So I can get across here without busting my rear end. What's soft? Alright. I've only had 3 videos. There's me walking in. What is that? Let me get y'all up here where you can see it. Focus. No, that's a stupid herring. And then the other one's probably me walking out. Yeah. Battery's good. My cable lock back on it. We'll just leave it set as is. I don't think much is crossing here because the slough's dry and then cross about anywhere. And I'm telling you what, I killed a mosquito just now. I think it was about the size of a hummingbird. Let's get out of this godforsaken place. So here's what we're after. The big stuff that we cut last time is gone, but these stalks, I don't know what they are, some kind of flower. A lot of that. A lot of these gourds. You look down in there, just a lot of flowers and old bean stalks. I was seeing a bunch that had little tiny bean pods all over them. I don't see them right now. Anyways, it's time to get this stuff out of here. A deer could slip through this field even if he was up in a tree. With it being this tall, you may not even see him. So we're going to get it all laid down. The nights are going to get shorter. or the days are going to get shorter, the nights are going to get longer, the temperatures are going to drop, and this ain't going to grow back as fast. And so by getting rid of this thick vegetation like this, we're going to make room for that tender grass to come up. And it's that tender grass that will naturally come up, winter grass that will come up, that your deer will come in and actually feed on. And it works as good as a food plot. I may end up putting in a food plot anyways, but this field here, if I brush hog it in the fall and give that native grass a chance, it's some kind of winter rye type grass that comes up, and this will just be a carpet of green, and the deer will be on it. So that's the goal. Let's get in the tractor. That's the stuff I was mowing when I mowed here earlier. You can tell according to my hand how big that is. See it coming out of the ground there? Here. There, compare it to my hand. You're talking something as big as my ankle. Let me get back here to the bottom of it. Alright. You see it moving? See it wiggling down through there? That thing would probably be 12 foot tall if you stood it up. That tractor's about 9 foot tall. So this stuff was way taller than the tractor when we got it earlier in the year. Now we're just getting the weeds that are coming up. Hope y'all can see all right. We're going to wind this tractor up, kick on the brush hog. We want to get it up about 1800 RPMs. Engage that brush hog. Now we're ready to knock her down. We get it knocked down good, there won't be a field rat slip across this field. I don't see it. That's the last pass. We just about got her knocked out. This didn't take too long. First time I did it, it took me a couple, 3 hours because I kept having to stop and let the tractor, let the blades and catch up with the RPMs on the tractor. Let them basically chew up the big stumps and stuff I was cutting up, trees I was laying down. But now that we're just cutting, you know, vegetation like this, weeds basically, and I'm able to keep a pretty good pace. I don't want to go too fast. I know there's still a lot of stobs in there. You can see some of them sticking up here and there. I want to do all I can to get them busted up and get them gone. Like this here is that's a little sapling right there that tried to sprout back. We're going to get rid of it right there. So there's a few saplings that tried to come up off the roots, but hopefully getting them right now, and if we can get some dry weather for about 2 weeks, which we've had a lot of rain and that's hurt us, but if we can get dry weather for about 2 weeks, we can really have control of this field, especially going into springtime. Alright, I'm gonna back the brush hog into a couple of these holes right here. There's a little openings that I want to kind of open up, make sure I can see in from where I'm hunting. So I'll turn y'all off. There really ain't nothing to see. We got the field ready. Now we just got to get that stand stood up and get new wood on it. That'll be the next goal. And we're going to relocate it from the far end of the field to back on this end. And I've always had it there for, I don't know, man, 8, 9 years. I'd have to go back and look. But the plan is to relocate that stand. And I'll make a video of me rebuilding that stand. I've got another one at the house I'm rebuilding. I'll bring y'all along for that. If I come across something else interesting, I'll show it to you. Anyways, if I don't, thanks for watching.